TECSYS is an ERP software company and has worked for a number of years in a variety of supply chain industries. But probably the most recent and interesting milestones are the breakthrough we've made in the hospital space with extending supply chain management directly into the operating room and nursing stations and pharmacies of hospitals and hospital networks. That has been a real game changer for the company and has made us very distinctive in the market. There are two ways that we differentiate ourselves from our competitors. First of all, we are the only company in the healthcare space which actually offers a complete end-to-end supply chain solution for hospitals. We begin with demand planning and forecasting all the way through warehousing, transportation management, hospital basement, pharmacy, cath lab, nursing station, OR, etc., right down to planning what goes on the cart for the surgeon. We are the only company with that kind of reach. In the broader market, we are a company that is very focused on the user experience. And you can't get supply chain software adoption unless users like using the software. And our software is among the most usable in the market from a end user standpoint. There are two significant growth opportunities for TECSYS. The first is in the general complex supply chain space, where we continue to see an average 8 to 10% growth rate in that market for the foreseeable future, probably well into the 20s. That makes up about half of our revenue. The healthcare side of the business, though, is a much more specific market. There are 500 hospital networks in the US. We see each one of those as being roughly a $20 million market opportunity and growing. So at this point, that's a $10 billion addressable market. We currently have about 6% market share in terms of names and are continuing to grow our base of client names as well as grow our penetration into those networks that are already clients of ours. The company continues to face some challenges alongside of the opportunities that are in front of us. The current affordable health care discussion in the US is proving to be a major distraction for the hospital networks. And as such, in the last few quarters, we have seen a reduction in our new account win rate. The pipeline continues to grow. We continue to be very active in the market and are continuing our discussions with quite a number of significant healthcare organizations, both in the US as well as in Europe. From a challenge perspective, though, that US healthcare market is distracted right now and may remain so for another few months. They will get it sorted out, and at that point, we think the marketplace will pick up speed again. From an investment standpoint, the company is at an interesting stage. We have come through a number of years of, in effect, having to pay our dues in a variety of areas. We have rewritten our entire product line over the last 5 or 6 years from an old legacy-based environment into the latest web technologies. That is now complete. We have doubled the size of our sales team to focus on both the healthcare space and the complex distribution space. We're now at a stage where we feel that those investments are beginning to accrue benefits to the bottom line. Our focus over the next few years is to continue to grow revenue at a reasonable clip while holding the line very aggressively on operating expenses. I believe you will see R&D, sales and marketing, and G&A all continue to drop as gross margin continues to slowly increase, resulting in a bottom line that is growing at roughly twice the rate of the top line. We think that will produce significant returns for shareholders. Being a public company on the TSX, and we've been public on the Toronto Stock Exchange since 1998, has been a very effective mechanism for managing our capital structure. During times that the markets have been down, and for tech in Canada, that has happened from time to time where the markets have been significantly down, we've run a normal course issuer bid and have reduced our float. And at times of significant growth or acquisition opportunity where we needed to raise capital, we've done a variety of transactions from bought deals and other similar arrangements to raise capital. The combination of options has made this a very effective vehicle for managing capital structure and also for our investors, allowing them to get in when they want and get out when they want. And I find the We find the investor market in Canada is a very supportive market, and this is a great vehicle in which to operate.